Hello everybody, Pastor Chris here. I want to welcome you back to NBC as we're getting ready to hold our first in-person worship gathering on Sunday, September 13th. I'm here with my son Andrew. Andrew was one of our summer students here this summer, and he along with me, we're going to walk you through just a little bit of what you can expect when you come back next week on the 13th. As you can imagine, things inside, they're going to look a little bit differently. Things may sound a little bit differently, as we've all been walking through over these past 6 months. So let's begin, if I can call it, our tour of what the church is going to look like and walk through. You'll notice down by Andrew's feet, you'll see some red tape. As you arrive, and if there's guests waiting ahead of you, we've got them marked out 6 feet apart, so you can just wait accordingly. One of the things you need to remember, folks, however, when you drive up underneath this awning and you're dropping off a guest, you need to make sure that that guest waits for you inside. They should not proceed to the sanctuary. The reason for this, if they do, you won't be able to sit together, and I'll explain that in a little bit more detail once we go inside. So, as you're coming in, you'll notice right here the signs regarding the COVID questionnaire. Again, these are questions that you have probably seen at different places that you visited over the past number of months. We just simply ask that you review these questions, and if you are not feeling well, that you would simply return home for the health and safety of everyone. The next thing we want to point before we actually go inside, to the right of where Andrew is standing, you'll see our mail slot. If you're dropping off a tithing envelope, we just ask that as you come to the building, you drop your tithing envelope in through that mail slot, and it goes into a secure locked box on the inside of the building. Okay, Andrew, let's make our way inside. And as you come in, what you're going to see is the social distancing stickers. Go ahead and make your way on in, Andrew. And you'll make your way in. And as you come in, greeted here to my right, there will be a greeter, and they are going to welcome you, and they are simply going to check off your name so that we know you were here for contact tracing. So again, we just want to remind you, please make sure that you call or email the church office prior to the Friday before the Sunday that you're coming, so we know that you are coming, and we also need to know the number of guests that you are bringing with you as a part of your bubble unit. And so once you come inside, as you may have already seen on the floor, the social distancing stickers, we ask that you maintain the 2-meter physical distancing. You'll also notice that Andrew is currently wearing a mask. We do ask that you wear masks as you come into the church. And then as we make our way, you'll follow us up this way. Now you'll notice as you come inside, there are a few spots where you can stand inside. This is for those of you as guests, if you're waiting for someone that's parking their vehicle, we simply ask that you wait right here in these spots. If you need to access the elevator, you can use the elevator one individual at a time, and we will have ushers here to assist you with that. They've walked through the training process so that we can follow these restrictions that we're following with respect to public health requirements. We should also let you know that down here in the foyer there is a public washroom. That washroom is to be used in emergencies only. So we just ask that as you come in, file in single file, and you can follow us up now, and we'll make our way to the sanctuary. And again, as you come to the top of the stairs, you will see the social distance stickers. We ask that you continue to maintain physical distancing. Now, as you come in, you'll be greeted by another usher. They will be standing right about here, and they will simply direct you down this aisle, okay? Down this aisle. And as you can come in, and Caleb, if you want to just do a wide pan of the entire sanctuary so folks can kind of get a glimpse of what the sanctuary now looks like, you'll notice that we have the chairs placed so that we can try and accommodate as many guests as possible. One of the questions that has been asked in recent weeks is, can family units sit together? Absolutely, and we're going to walk you through that process. So you'll see the arrows down here on the floor pointing down, and what you'll do is you'll make your way all the way down this aisle to the next available seating section. And when you come down to this front area, there'll be another usher that will greet you here. You will make your way across to the next available section. And you'll see now Andrew has taken his spot and his seat in that location. We ask, if you can, at this time, throughout the duration of the worship gathering, if you can, please keep your mask on. If, however, for medical reasons, you cannot keep that mask on, again, for medical reasons only, you may remove it. We do want to respect that. But if you can, we ask that you keep your mask on for the duration of the service. Also, and this is very, very critical, that masks are on while we are singing together in public. And this is all done so that we can help to prevent the aerosol spreads and keep them to a minimum. Now, to the question about, can family units sit together? If it is a husband and wife, are they here? They can sit in these two chairs. If, however, if you have a larger family unit, if there happen to be 3 or 4, and you happen to make your way across to this section and you need another chair, feel free to take a chair from this section here and bring it over or two to adjoin with this. You are welcome to do that. We do ask, however, that you don't remove chairs from either the row behind you or the row in front of you, simply across the same aisle. And again, that will help us all to maintain physical distancing. Okay? Now, once the service is done, we will actually do this in reverse. So, Andrew, if you want to make your way with me to the back of the sanctuary, how this will work, friends, as you arrive, if you happen to be guests that arrive later in the morning, and if you're seated towards the back of the service, the back row will be dismissed first. So again, the service will conclude. You'll make your way this way, out, and down through. For those of you that may need to use the elevator, you are permitted to walk back this way and out that door, and an usher will meet you at the elevator. But we only ask that to be the case for individuals that require the use of the elevator. Everyone else, we simply ask that you exit single file out through this doorway. Okay? So again, as you can see, things look a little bit differently, but again, as we've stated all throughout the season, as we've been preparing to gather together, we're simply trying to do things that will help us all protect each other and keep one another safe and healthy. And we do look forward to worshiping with you, and we're really looking forward to that first time together on the 13th of September. Now, as we exit, Andrew, feel free to go ahead. I do want to draw your attention to a couple other things as we leave the building. So follow me on down. And you'll notice that when you come down the foyer, you'll see in the camera view, if you look straight ahead, you'll notice that the coat rack, there is no hangers there. We've done this intentionally, friends. We're asking that you take any coats or sweaters that you would normally hang on a coat hanger. We ask simply that you take those with you, again, simply to help with the flow of traffic both in and out of the building. So take your outer garments with you to your seat in the sanctuary. And as you continue to exit, you will notice the mail slots on my right. You may feel free to check your mail as you're leaving, but we ask that you don't do that when you first arrive, and then you'll just continue on out that door and on your way. So again, friends, we thank you for taking the time to watch this short welcome back video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or email the church, but we trust this information has been most helpful to you, And again, we do want to remind you that it is important that you call or email each week so we know that you and the number of guests that are coming with you, so we can do the proper contact tracing. So again, we're looking forward to being with you in a little over a week's time. May God bless you, and we'll see everybody on Sunday, September 13th.